and welcome back to Ripping for Ripkins. It is me, Corey, and today, this morning, I'm wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys have a great holiday. As I was looking at my shelves this morning, my 93 Bowman box is kind of beat up, or haggard, as some people would call it, and I wanted to open something this morning and kind of give you an update on what I'm doing for 2022. So, we're going to open this. We're going to be looking for the Derek Jeter rookie card and I guess Andy Pettitte. It's a one true rookie card of Andy Pettitte. In 1993 Bowman, the PSA 10 Jeters are like 450 now. So there are some significant value in those. And I haven't put the set together, so I'm going to need to get a box. And I'm probably going to get an authenticated box anyway. So I figured I would go ahead and open up a sealed box of 93 Bowman and chat with you guys to finish off this 2021 year. So let's open this up and see what awaits us. And these early years of Bowman are fantastic. Jody, what is up? Yes, sir. Just going to hang out. I didn't want to make a standard video, so I decided just to go live and open this up. We'll take the left side out and open these up first. If there's any other early risers like myself, then you guys can lay there and bid and open some 93 Bowman. So let's get into this and see what we can find. Hopefully we'll pull us a Jeter or two, some nice foil cards. They're one per pack in the hobby boxes. I'm going to try to treat this as a standard video. Any questions on the seal? Wow. There we go. These things have been wrapped up for 30 plus years. I've been home for a little bit, Jody. Last week, actually, been off. So, yep, this is the time of year where some of the businesses closed that I go to. There's a minor amount of sticking to these. I'm going to go ahead and bust these up and see what we've got. So off the bat, we got our player of the year that I got to pop off of here, and that is going to be your foil card. You're going to get one of these in every single pack of 93. So Gary Moda. So Roger Cedeno, let me see if I can adjust this picture a little bit. Get that back because there's a lot of glare in here. Jay Buhner, Matt Noakes, Pat Mears. Feels like somebody's sticking to Pat Mears. There is the great Chris Sabo. Shout out to John Klinsman. Paul O'Neill. And sticking to Paul O'Neill, Cal Elridge, whose son pitches now. Or is that Cal Quantrill? Maybe I have the Cals mixed up. And John Cummings finishes off pack one. So it's going to take me a little bit to go through it, but that's good because it gives me a chance to talk about what I plan on doing in 2022. I did not make a lot of videos this year. I kind of changed my hobby, and my job didn't really allow for me to do a lot of videos. But I am going to start messing with football next year. Going to try to get a couple PSA collections that are. Make sure I'm in live chat. There we go. Try to do some PSA collections. Champ Bailey. I have a minor Champ Bailey collection, and I want to really make an effort to get the top. Morning, Dennis. I'm going to try to get the top rated set with Champ Bailey. So I'm going to be opening up a lot of 99 football packs here in the next 2022 and just search them out. I'm going to split it to foil every time because that's just the easiest way to do it. But it'll be cool because 99 was the rookie year for Champ Bailey, Edgerrin James, Donovan McNabb. I think I'm missing somebody else. But it's going to give me a good chance to go track down some of his cards. So we'll be opening up 99 Bowman football here in a couple weeks. And I'm going to try to do one box a month going forward and go through all of his rookie cards and submit those to PSA when they open back up. So there's your foil card. It's Brad Pennington. You get, like I said, they're not inserts. I mean, they're part of the set, but that is the Brad Pennington. There's the Mo Rivera second-year card. Of course, his 92 Bowman is his rookie card, but that is his second Bowman. So that is a nice one. I'm set that one off with Chris Sabo. I don't know if I'm going to keep that separated or put it in the book. Willie, Merry Christmas, Willie. Dennis, Willie, Jody, glad you guys could stop by and watch some old baseball open up. It's going to be a slow rip. I hadn't even had my coffee yet, so I just decided I wanted to open this box and see if I could pull a Jeter. I've never pulled a Jeter card, so see if I can pull the Jeter and start working on this set. And I figured, why not go live and just make a live video rather than a standard. So, and I got a new phone this week and struggling with the zoom on this thing. And these packs do not want to open. They are not cooperating with me. But we'll get through it, that's for sure. Crack them open and split down the middle right here. So there's a foil card, Dan Fry. Do not remember Dan Fry at all. Devon White, one of the most underrated center fielders ever. There is the Pedro Martinez 93 Bowman. It's a nice one. John Smiley. And the sticking is really making this fun, but I wanted to pull this Jeter. So as I was saying, we're going to open some football next year. Do something, because everybody's opening baseball now. So we're going to do that. And hopefully learn some stuff about football that I haven't learned in the past. But it was just one of the things I decided I wanted to do. When PSA's submission level gets back to normal, I hope that they'll get back down to that 30, maybe $25, $30 range here shortly. I still have a lot of cards there, but I think they're going to be coming back to me after the holidays. I can't believe it's going to be after New Year's. I really thought it would be by Thanksgiving at the latest, and here we are. Still don't have them, but I'm not one of those that's going to get upset about it because I knew going into it that they were shutting down. But hopefully we can find some nice rookie cards at Champ Bailey and build a nice set. I'd like to get a #1 set of somebody. And I love football. So Midray Cummings, they were big on that guy back in the day. A lot of these guys didn't even make the majors. Quentin McCracken, I think he became a coach. So third pack in, are we going to find Kevin Mitchell with the Reds? I do not remember him with the Reds. He was definitely at the end of his days right here because he was always a big dude, but he's kind of big in that picture. And knuckleballer Tim Wakefield. So no notable rookie cards yet, but there's only a couple notable rookies. I had to take this off the screen because even the packs stick together. Yeah, thank you, Dennis. And you're correct, Jody. These were a bear to open back in the day too. But don't have to question the validity of the seal, that's for sure. Like I said, the box was sealed. I bought this off a local guy when I bought some BBC boxes, and this one was not authenticated, but a little bit of sticking right there. Manny Ramirez, there's the best foil we've pulled so far. And I have a new light up here, so I wanted to go ahead and try this out with my new phone, new light. Griffey, a little off-center, but that's nice. Steve Dixon, yes, they were many of these guys that did not get another card. This was their only card. And because of that, oh, that one's sticking. Nothing major in there. But because of that, we ended up a lot of guys who never really had another card. So, Carl Everett, Ed Sprague. I felt like there was another card in there. But no paper loss in these. Brad, good morning. As I was saying, Merry Christmas to everybody. I can picture a lot of people laying in bed, scrolling through their YouTube and going, is he live at 6 a.m.? But I didn't want to make a standard video. So, first and last Bowman cards. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what they are. So many of these guys that you go, I never heard of. That's the case. See if we can get around this corner right here. Because if I do get a Jeter, I'd like for it to be in decent condition. For $450, I think I would send one in. Of course, they've gone down to $450 now. But Mark Newfield. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Brad. For a change, I am not working. So here we go. I turned my lights on and decided, this thing doesn't want to focus. I decided I wanted to open up some packs. My daughter's boyfriend bought me a blaster of 2021 update last night. I opened that and I said, well, I want to open something else. So this box was a little rough looking. Charles Nagy was a good pitcher. He was a solid pitcher for the Indians. Paul Molitor with the Blue Jays. Midray Cummings, so he does have his base as well as his foil, so we got the Midray Cummings rainbow happening. Eric Karros, Rookie of the Year, I forget what year it was. One of the Dodgers' string of Rookie of the Years. And Howard Johnson, who was another solid player for a few years with the Mets. Well, Willie, you could look at it like this. I am a Redskins / Washington football team fan, and our entire team, we do the same thing as the Raiders. But the Raiders fan, I could see being a tough gig. There's Mr. 90210, Brady Anderson. Nice to go back and pull some Brady Anderson cards. There's the foil. Chuck Carr, Robert, thank you for being here. hang out with us and see if we can pull us a Jeter. I just like these iconic sets, especially the early years of Bowman. There is Brady. Sideburns are in full effect right there. I used to have that sideburn that went down below my ear. Regrettably, I have to admit that I did fall into the fad for a few years. There's the Candyman, Vince Coleman. You'll see a few guys you know, and then you'll see guys like Kurt Miller that you don't. Pat Gomez. So many guys that just never heard of in this set. Oh, B.J. Wallace. Never forget, John did a pinnacle break and pulled the B.J. Wallace card. B.J. Wallace looks almost identical to the Derek Jeter, and he thought he pulled the Jeter. And he stopped the stream to tell everybody that it was coming, and it was B.J. Wallace. I had that card in a one-touch for a little while. Screw down one-touch. The only way to put 93 Pinnacle away. Let's get around the corners. Let's watch those corners. And see if we can find the rookie card. I'd like to pull a couple of them. Bobby Kelly, later be known as Roberto Kelly. Robin Yount. Bob Wickman. Wally Joyner. So we actually have some players in here. Joe Randa. I think this entire stack so far, I know all the players. Troy O'Leary is the foil card. Oh, Nigel Wilson. Glorious. You guys know the Nigel Wilson fad. Alan Watson. Never heard of you. Never heard of you. Larry Thomas. Come on. Give me one rookie in here. Mike Neal. He was a big time. I feel like he was a big time prospect. It says number 2, so I'm guessing that's second year or second round pick. But I remember him growing up. So we are 0 for 4 packs. So what is everybody wanting for Christmas this year? Are we asking for sports cards, or are we asking for stuff for our jobs? Socks, ties, underwear, the things that dads get for Christmas. I, for one, got a new GPS for my truck and a new headset, which sounds very bland, but the GPS runs about $600, so it was a pretty nice gift to get. Derek Wallace, Juan Guzman, he was another solid pitcher for many years. Which year Bowman draft are you looking for, Brad? This year's? That would be sweet. Hey, there's a Donnie baseball. Oh, Willie. That is great, man. So, David Need. There's a Delgado. That is a nice one. That is his second year also. His rookie was in 92 Bowman. But as you see, catcher, I'm sure many of us don't remember Carlos Delgado ever being a catcher. Desi Wilson. There's Sean Green, another solid player. Yeah, I'm getting ready to spend Brad a lot of money in 2022, I imagine, because Oriole breaks are going to get high with Adley Rushman this year. I think they're going to be very expensive, so I buy a lot of Oriole team breaks. So it's going to get expensive this year. Not that last year was inexpensive, because I did buy quite a bit of Mountcastle stuff, but he's nowhere near the level that Adley's going to be at, for collecting purposes at least. So I'm with you on the, got to buy this new stuff, man. It's just, I just feel like so many of these rookies are going to be valuable down the road. And the foil card, we're going to ruin this. Brian Rupp. My light is very bright. There is the iconic Brian Taylor card. If you guys are younger and you're watching this video, you'll have to go back and Google Brian Taylor. #1 overall pick from North Carolina. And I think it was a bar fight, if I'm not mistaken. Well, the Nets, I think that I'll have to definitely, I hold on to a lot of these cards now because trading has become more prevalent. There is Donald Blomdahl's, what is it, nephew. Yeah, I think that's right, Willie. I think he broke his hand in a bar fight, and not sure whatever happened to him after that, but yeah, I think that was exactly what happened. The awesome checklist. Mike Trumley, Eric Anthony, big time back in the day too. So we are Matt Miskey. I think we are almost halfway through this box. No Jeters, no Pettittes. Best card I pulled so far is the Mariano Rivera. Man, these packs right here, if you wanted to save these. I'm not one of those that saves the wrappers, though. I think my cat's going to start playing with this this pack I just dropped here. Oh, nice for the PC. Nice Mining for Mondesi hit right there. Got a nice stack of Mondesi stuff. Well, let's see if we can find the Jeter in this pack right here. It's so hard because there's like one or two stuck in every single pack. Mike James. Paul Sorrento. There's ED. Jason Easterling. Shout out to you, buddy. Mark Grace. And now Martin. So last pack for the halfway point. And we still have another glorious 2 stacks to go. Thought about saving this box, but this box is beat up pretty bad, so we're going to just rip them now. See if we can find this card. I think I'm going to put this in a binder after I'm done. I haven't really started my 93 Bowman set, so it's hard for me to save boxes that I don't have the set already. All right. We got some sticking going on right here. Steve Hosey. John Crook, I like him. He did get some paper loss. Preston Wilson. There's Barry before his head got real big. Of course, it looks like he's going to get left out of the Hall of Fame. Which, I mean, I understand the premise of it, but I don't agree with the best players being out of the Hall of Fame. You could start a whole nother Hall of Fame with the guys that should be in and are not going to be in because of different reasons. Pete Rose and Barry Bonds are two of the best players of all time, and they're not in the Hall of Fame. You could say the same if A-Rod doesn't get in. Ken Hill and Brett Boone. So halfway, no Jeter. Disappointed. Because of the collation, I don't think there's any chance of getting two. So now I just got to hope for one. Man, these things are not easy to open. And the last thing I want to do is manhandle it and mess up a corner. Got a nice little mess going over here. Todd Van Poppel is the foil card. That would have been a big pull. There's Jose Canseco's brother, Ozzy. Ethan, what is up, buddy? Ramon. Oh, there's an error card of Kevin Tapani. It says Kevin Tapan or Kevin Tapan. I don't think that was ever corrected. On the back, it's spelled correctly. But on the front, it is not. Put that in my error card collection, which is slowly growing as well. Mike Hinneman. Oh, chuck off the old gnaw block right there. Solomon Torres, he was another big prospect. And Jack Voigt. So halfway, no Jeters, no Pettittes, just a Mariano Rivera. No Piazza. I haven't seen Piazza yet. Some of these second-year cards. We did get a Delgado. I assume Trevor Hoffman has a card in here as well, but I can't picture it in my mind at the moment. Marquise Grissom. So, Robert, I don't know if it was super glue, but it was definitely some kind of craziness that's sticking to these packs. Willie, he says he's going to open a card shop. Like I said, I don't know. He's got a lot of big plans, but there's a lot of times he's not much on commitment, so I don't know if he's going to actually do it or not. Rhonda White, here's another guy who's Hall of Fame. He definitely has a chance of making it, but he was one of those guys that the writers didn't like. Just a general. Ooh, why is that stuck so bad? Oh, it's just Don Slaught. Let's see if we can get that off. But he had a really good career, especially for second baseman. I think the glue got into the cards a little bit there. Jeterless. Oh, so Jeterless. All right. Just break through this this super glue bond that is holding these packs together. I think these boxes are about $150 now. They definitely didn't perfect the process. These are tightly packaged for sure. Mark Thompson is the foil card. Ethan, good buddy. I'm glad I see Ethan's staying up to hit the post office this morning, so I just texted Ethan this morning. Surprisingly, got a text back. I didn't think anybody else would be up this early, but today is Christmas Eve, so there are going to be some people who are going to be out of the norm with their routines. But this, for me, getting up at 4 a.m. is pretty much normal. Dante Bichette, he's off center pretty bad, but did not see a Jeter or Pettitte in there either. It's going to come down to the end here. I'm disappointed I opened this box and I didn't have a Jeter, because honestly, that's the only reason I'm opening it. You always want to pull the key rookie card. My daughter's boyfriend, his pack that he bought me, I did get a Kelenic and Jonathan India rookie card in it, so two of the best rookies were in the box. I was trying to teach them about cards as I was opening. They didn't seem too interested in what I was doing, but I had fun no matter what. It was pretty cool. 92 tops, 91 update, 91 update, 91 update. I don't think it was. I think it was 92 tops. I'm trying to picture the pack. I expect that everybody that knows me, I either get stuff from my truck, like I was saying earlier. I either get stuff from my truck or I get cards. That's pretty much what I get for Christmas. And I got a GPS, truck GPS. That's about $600. And then I got a new headset, which is about $200. So I didn't have a bad Christmas. He got some paper loss on him, looks like. And usually I get some cards thrown in here and there. So I have a box of Mosaic and a box of Chronicles that I also got. I'm probably going to open up next weekend. I have to leave. Oh, come on. I don't want a Jeter in here when it sticks right here. There's a guy you never heard of, Tanyan Sturts. So I got some boxes coming. Man, these last few packs have been brutal on these. But luckily, it didn't affect the cards. So, looking forward to getting this set in the binder. And then starting on 94, I did complete my 92 Bowman set. I got a few more cards to get for my my 1976 top set. You saw Tanya Sturts pitch? I'd never heard of that guy. But it is funny when, depending on what part of the country you're in, you always see people that other people don't. I live in the town where the Indians it used to be the Indians farm team, and then nice. I got to see Jarrett Wright and Manny Ramirez and Jim Tomei play in the minors, and then now it's the Royals players. Some of these guys haven't really produced. As a PC hit for me, the Moose. I had a goal last year to get to 1,000 cards. I'm actually at like 900 and some of his, but still cool pulling him out of a pack. Matt Williams, who had probably one of the best years ever, going in 94 before the strike. Cliff Floyd is the foil card. A lot of glare off of these. I apologize for my new light and camera. There's Steady Eddie. Yeah, Matty was gonna have a just a sick year that year. Carlos Delgado, there he is catching. Again, I do not remember him as a catcher, but Kirby Puckett made a game-losing error. Don't read about that very much. I always found Kirby Puckett to be somewhat of an anomaly because he was always like a chubby guy, but he was also fast. It was always fun to watch him play because he was built different. You see somebody like Rhonda White out there in the outfield, and then you see Kirby Puckett, and he's out there running around like a little bowling ball. Unfortunately, he had a lot of health issues that we later found out about, but Kirby Puckett was he was fun to watch. Yeah, he was a lot of fun to watch. Just so unique. There's the Alou father-son card. And a foil. Felipe and Moises. JT Snow. I think that's JT Snow's rookie card right there, too. No? So wrong. Who's he drafted? Oh, 89. I mean, did a terrible job on that one. Tom Glavine. There's always those guys you just have a blank spot for. Rod Lofton. Never heard of you. Drafted by the Orioles in the 13th round. That's probably why I don't remember him. I remember Bobby Ayala. And, of course, Robin Ventura. Those were two studs back in the day. He's so underrated. He was one of the most feared players in baseball. Kevin McReynolds, and there's the big unit. Randy Johnson, that's a nice one. Yeah, Albert Bell was, I remember the fear. I still remember I think there's probably a video of it when he got hit by a pitch and didn't want to take first base. And I'm pretty sure Cal batted after him and then drove in the winning run. And he was still pissed about being hit by a pitch. He got hit and just stood in the box like he wasn't taking his base. Like that. I don't think there was a more intimidating player back in the early 90s than Albert Bell. Yeah, Tony Nguyen was similar, but I guess Kirby was so short that it made him look funny. But yeah, Tony Nguyen definitely put on weight over the years. But again, one of the greatest hitters ever. Tim Raines, Bip Roberts. There's a couple of Hall of Famers in here. Craig Biggio. Maybe we'll get the Jeter. See, Willie, yeah, he had Derek Lowe. His rookie card was a 92 Bowman as well. There's the Doc. He's on his downslide. 93. Yeah, that video, there's two videos of Albert Bell I think everybody should see, especially if they're younger. That's the hit by pitch. And then I want to say it was Fernando Vina, I think, was playing second base, and he destroyed him when he tried to tag him out on like a force, and he just blew him up. Yeah. Yeah, Albert Bell was just scary dude. Scary, scary dude. Was it Fernando Vina? Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That was an iconic video, too. I'm sure there's videos of that out there. And there's the foil card. Oh, who's this guy? Steve Gibraltar. There's the Move On. No, they're not allowed to be feared anymore because the culture we live in now. You're not allowed to, if you're that guy, you get, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. You get blacklisted, I guess. There are some guys that, like Josh Donaldson, I think, still kind of like one of those guys. Wes Chamberlain. Oh, Joe Girardi and Willie. There he is, Willie. The Thrill. Will the Thrill Clark. So I'm down to 4 packs. Yeah. I don't know if my channel's really a family show. But you know what? That's I think I know exactly what you're thinking. So you can't be in the military and be a truck driver, as I have been in my lifetime, and not understand the words that you're thinking. Oh, Nigel Wilson, foil card. Snowflake era. Cancel culture. You allowed to say cancel culture. There you go. See, that is a perfect word. There's the Bobby Bow with the Mets. And who would have thought he's still being paid by the Mets? His agent deserves, well, I don't really think it was his agent as much as the Mets ownership that came up with that payment plan. Wow. Some serious sticking there. Todd Hundley. Palmero, another PED guy. Lance Painter. Man, we are not going to find us a Jeter, are we? Aaron Holbert. I think it's, 2035 or 2000 something. It's like every Bobby Bow day, I'd listen to a lot of MLB Network. And Steve Phillips, who was the general manager of the Mets back then, he's now the host of the morning show. And he gets celebrated for Bobby Bow Day every, June 1st? I missed that. What was that? Favorite additions to, he was definitely one of the better Oriole pickups. Not like who was it? Glenn Davis. Remember Glenn Davis? There's the nice one right there. The foiled Chipper Jones. That is probably the best foil card. And of course, it's off center pretty bad, but definitely one of the best foil. Chipper Jones probably has more fake rookie cards than anybody because it took him a while to come up, but his rookie was, of course, 91 Bowman. All right, let's see if we can find. We got 2 packs left back here. Let's see if we can find us a Jeter or Pettitte. There's Sammy Sosa. There's another. He was a good Oriole, too, when he played with him. Mickey Telton. Used to always have a chaw in. I remember him. Manny Alexander. He was the one time going to be the replacement for Cal. And, of course, his son is going to be coming up this year, Bobby Witt Sr. Orioles do not pick up players. I mean, they had Nelson Cruz a few years back, too. The players they pick up just, it's like that's where careers go to die. Like even Dennis Martinez, I think, like, got traded from the Orioles back in the day and won 20 games, like, and a Cy Young like the next year after he got traded away. This is not good. That was all kinds of stuck. Frank Rodriguez, and we have 2 packs left. Looking for the Jeter. Ethan, I just saw that you looked at those videos. Yeah, that's like I said, you're young enough that you probably definitely don't remember him playing. And when I say there was nobody feared like him, he yeah, he was different. He was a scary guy. And he just had a look on his face like he wanted to do bodily harm to everybody. When he got hit by the pitch, it was like nobody wanted to tell him to take the base. I don't even think his coach came out and wanted to tell him to take the base. Ubaldo Jimenez. Oh, classic. Yes. Doug Jones. Pagnazzi. I have to go back through and make sure that none of these cards are stick. There's Bernie. Not the Yankee we're looking for. Justin Thompson. There's another big prospect. The foil card. There's Omar Vizquel. I wonder if he'll get in. Paper loss on him, but Ozzie Smith got in for defense, and I don't know. I don't know if anybody's defense was any better, excuse me, than Omar Vizquel back then. Greg Gagne. Scott Bullitt. Oh, man. Blast from the past right there. Moises Alou. Gerald Clark. And we are down to our final pack. And these cards are stuck. Blast Minor. You get extra points if you know who that guy is. Yeah, Jody, I forgot all about that. Yep, he's not going to get in. You're right. He had the assault, or yeah, he's not getting in. I forgot about that. Again, as a player, I think if you went by what he did on the field, I think he was even better defensive shortstop than Ozzie Smith was. And there's not many people who were better defensive shortstops than Ozzie Smith, but yeah, you're absolutely correct. We're going to open these different because I'm going to try to change the mojo and find a cheater. A lot of sticking going on these last couple packs. Terrell Lowry, another big time. BJ Surhoff. I still love his Future Stars card from back in the day. I still had it. And, of course, we're going to finish this rip-off with a Bernard Gilkey and Carlos Quintana. Man, no Jeter in the box. But I am going to go back through and look before I file these away. But, yeah, it was fun. I appreciate you guys coming and watching some early morning cards. I figured nobody else was out here ripping anything. But, of course, that's going to be our best card along with Midray Cummings and Mariano Rivera. But that's pretty cool. These boxes are about $150 to probably $170, depending on where you get them from. I'm going to get me a BBCE box, so that's why I opened this. 93 Bowman. Great set. Like I said, a lot of no-name players, a lot of people who never made it, but you still got some pretty iconic cards of some. No, we got Brian Taylor, man. We got Brian Taylor. I was looking for him. I was trying to find him as I was flipping through to see where his card was, because that is the iconic card of the set, but I was unable to find him as I was going back through it, because I was going to look for him and the Mo Rivera, but I didn't set them off to the side. But yeah, pick yourself up a box of those. If you haven't ripped those before, you won't be well, I am disappointed, but it's still a good time. So have a good time. Have a great Christmas, you guys. Hey, Ethan, you too, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you all next year, I guess. Till next time. Later, guys.